Hi Libra, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of February 18th through the 24th. This is for Libra Sun, Libra Moon, and Libra Rising signs. So Libra, for this reading, I'm using the Fenestra Tarot deck along with the Moonology Oracle. All right, Libra, interesting. All right, so at the bottom of this deck, I do have the Knight of Cups. Interesting. All right, so let's see here. Because we have the Five of Swords as the overall energy, which can represent several different things, but for you couples, for you coupled Librans, needing to watch your communication, pick and choose your battles. You could be saying something, or your partner could be saying something that's really hurtful. So those of you that are coupled, definitely watch your communication. I did pull a clarifying card, and we do have the Four of Wands, which is my happy home card. And so for some of you, this is someone that you're close with. Might be someone that you live with. Could also be a roommate. Could be something within the family or a friend. So here with the Five of Swords, really any relationship, pick and choose your battles, watch your communication, watch how you say something so you can avoid hurting someone's feelings. And that's really for those of you that are coupled, or, you have a lot of, people around you, or if you live with someone. And with this Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, this can be like an I'm sorry. This can be definitely an apology that's coming in from you or from the other person, because we have this Five of Swords as the overall energy. Yeah, because, underneath this Knight of Cups, we have the Page of Wands. I have Temperance, which is a healing energy. So to avoid this, and this reading will be up in advance. So hopefully some of you can avoid some of this. Those of you that are coupled, or maybe you live with someone, it could even be with your son or daughter, just to avoid conflicts. Underneath Temperance, I do have the Queen of Wands here. So it could also be with a fire sign energy, so Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. For other Librans, the Five of Swords isn't always bad. It is a more aggressive energy. It can be a more aggressive approach. This is a person that will do whatever they have to do to win. And so those of you that are like purchasing a home, here with the Four of Wands, this can represent a home for me. Those of you that are purchasing a home, this could be like a more aggressive approach that you're taking. Maybe you're presenting an offer because, again, maybe you're trying to purchase a house. You might be dealing with a lot of competition. For those of you that you have something going on the job front, the Five of Swords for me can represent, competition, fierce competition around you. And we are starting out with this King of Pentacles, so maybe some of you are dealing with an earth energy, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Now here underneath the King of Pentacles, I do have the Hierophant, so some of you are maybe dealing with a Taurus, or you maybe have earth in your chart, Libra. But the Hierophant can represent marriage, more traditional relationships. So for those of you, again, that are married or living with someone, or you've been with someone for many years, to avoid conflicts, again, watch your communication or watch how you're saying something. Now this King of Pentacles, if this is your significant other, he might be very emotional. You could be very emotional. We have this King of Pentacles. I have the Two of Pentacles here, but then we also have this King of Cups. And some of you could be dealing with a very emotional being here this week. For me, with the Two of Pentacles, this can be someone who's like on an emotional roller coaster. They're experiencing maybe emotional highs and lows. We do have a full moon here this week. And so, those of you that are coupled, maybe they're stressed out, or maybe They're just very emotional. You could be very emotional. Some of you might have water in your chart. But what's interesting is we have these two kings. The Two of Pentacles can obviously always represent someone who's juggling, someone who's multitasking, also someone who maybe needs to make a decision. So, you know, I could be reading for some Librans that you're married, but you have this King of Cups here. We have the Knight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So maybe you have, you know, maybe like another love interest that's coming in. And you know, those of you that aren't married, you might just be involved with someone, could be with a Taurus. You might be involved with someone, but then you have maybe someone else coming in. And here we have, you know, this Five of Swords is the overall energy, which again can speak about that fierce competition. And so maybe some of you Librans have two men that are competing for you, Libra, or you could be one of these energies, one of these, you know, male energies here. Maybe you're competing for someone's heart here. But we do have the Queen of Swords here, so I'm definitely reading for some Libran females. So very interesting with the Queen of Swords and then these two kings. But we have the Queen of Swords with the Nine of Wands. And so the Nine of Wands is someone who's persevering, someone who's not giving up. But this is someone who's tired. And so I think that some of you have been waiting for something to complete. And so maybe you're married and maybe you're like waiting for the divorce to be final. With the World, you know, I always say that it's a process. You're easing out of one chapter of your life and then easing into the next chapter or phase of your life. It is a very blessed energy. So some of you are going through this process right now. It's just a matter of maybe you still having to deal with someone. You know, if you're fighting in court, you know, they might be, you know, I'm going to be honest, maybe fighting a little dirty here. You could be too, but to be honest, I don't really feel that. I feel like you, Libra, are tired. I feel like you're tired. You just want this to be over with. So, you know, maybe the person that you're dealing with, they could be someone who fights dirty. And you could be on like an emotional roller coaster, you know, with this person. You know, maybe one minute you're getting along, maybe the next minute you're not. You know, ups and downs. You know, so maybe dealing with someone who's emotionally all over the place. And so because we have that full moon here this week, people's emotions tend to be running high. And so, you know, again, I think that that's why it's important that you watch your communication. Now, maybe some of you, you know, if you are getting a divorce or something like that, maybe children are involved. Maybe you're fighting over like custody of your children or a child with the Six of Cups. Others, I think that with the Six of Cups and the World and the Nine of Wands, this is you waiting for closure, waiting for this to finally be complete, waiting for this closure to come in. And yeah, so, you know, it just depends on which Libra you are and how you resonate with this, but you're very close. Again, the World for me is a blessed energy. You notice how it's mirroring the Hierophant here. So especially those of you that maybe something with either, you know, the government, a legal matter, a large company or institution has been ongoing, it is completing. And then those of you that, you know, a relationship is ending and you're waiting. Some of you are waiting for it to be completely maybe over with. So maybe a divorce to be final. You are nearing the end. You really are. So hang in there, Libra. You are persevering. You are in this process. It is, for me, a very blessed energy. Just watch your communication here this week. Some of you maybe need to avoid someone. Maybe you need to avoid them if at all possible. Let someone else deal with them. They emotionally could be all over the place. If you can have someone else deal with them, then, you know, that's your best bet. Or limit communication if you have to face someone because maybe you have children with them or whatever. You know, limit that conversation, you know, in and out. I, you know, would try to avoid this energy if at all possible. All right, Libra, let's see. Additional guidance for Libra. There we go. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. So that's interesting. Adjustments are required, and this card just popped right out. So I think that some of you are dealing with someone, or it can even be, you know, like a group of people, an institution, you know, some people you work with, a group of people or a person that is obviously not the easiest energy to deal with. And so with this Two of Pentacles, maybe some of you need to weigh your options. But don't give up. Don't call it quits. Don't give up, which I don't think you are. I think that with these adjustments that you're making, you know, again, you know, with the World, this is still a very blessed energy. Something is coming full circle in your life. It is a process, but some of you are very close to this being completely over with. So maybe just needing to make some adjustments here this week. It could be with you avoiding someone's energy, you know, and that's the adjustments that are needed, is maybe just kind of avoiding someone. And that, you know, is going to help right there. So, all right, Libra, I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. I wish you guys a great week. Take care.